Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. We are going to be doing probably the last, showcase video of the Electroblob's Wizardry mod until this new update comes out. I do have this ice shard effect because I was messing around with scrolls earlier. But you know, whatever. We are going to, so I think for the plan is this is coming out Wednesday, so this should be Wednesday when you're watching this. And then next weekend, we're going to have a pretty awesome event that I think we're not going to live stream. No, we're not going to live stream. But we are going to record me and a bunch of my friends battling it out with these different wizard things. So basically, I think we're gonna fight each other with whatever spells we want. Then we're gonna each pick classes, and then we're gonna do like teams, and then we're gonna do all FFA, and then we're gonna all work together and fight some bosses. I think is how it's gonna work, and that's gonna be like really fun. I'm super excited for that. But I think that yeah, for now, I think this is the last one until and after this we're gonna be going on to the add-on packs. So we'll do the spell add-on packs, Twilight Force add-on packs, Arcane Essentials, that kind of thing. It's gonna be pretty cool. Let us get on to the baubles, and there are a lot of them. So let's get started. Okay, people, let's get started. So I'm not actually going to put all these on, except for the ones that actually, do things. Or, they all do things, but, like this one, for example, I was actually looking for this the other day. Lightning hammers can be picked up and thrown. I kind of want to test that. That is actually awesome. But, this one we might not need. So, Ring of Condensing slowly regenerates mana for all wands on your hotbar. Ring of Siphoning increases siphoned mana by 30%. Ring of the Battle Mage, holding a wand in your offhand and the sword in your main hand, grants 10% extra magic damage. Okay. Ring of Combustion, creatures killed by fire spells explode. Ring of Fiery Touch, hitting a creature with a fire wand sets it on fire. Fire spells are 30% more potent in hot biomes. Ring of Searing Embers. All fire attacks cause their victims to disintegrate. Ring of Icy Touch. Hitting a creature with an ice wand gives it the frostbite effect. Ring of Glaciation. Ice spells are 30% more potent in snowy biomes. Ring of Arcane Frost. Creatures killed by ice spells release ice shards in all directions. Ring of Shattering. Melee attacks on mobs with a frostbite effect have a chance to shatter them into ice shards. So Ring of Gathering Storm. During thunderstorms, lightning spells have dramatically reduced cooldowns. There's Ring of Attraction. All projectiles seek their target, so it's like aiming. Ring, we're gonna test this. It means lightning hammers can be thrown. So let's actually do that right now, just because we can. And I gotta find. This is why we need this new update where you can search for spells. So we have our lightning hammer. And we go, pow. And it's gonna strike. And then we can pick it up, right? Isn't that I have to put this in my bauble. We can pick it up. So now we're literally holding this giant hammer. We are Thor. And we can throw it. And it probably does mad damage. So let's summon ourselves a spider. It does a lot of damage. This is very overpowered. I think that this is insane, and it's gone. But okay, that's what I wanted to test. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let us put that away. Next we have the Soul Walker's Ring. Creatures damaged by necromancy become soulbound to you. So that means when you take damage, they take damage. Ring of Leeching. All necromancy attacks have a 30% to trigger a life drain effect. Ring of Necrotic Touch. Hitting a creature with necromancy wand gives the wither effect. Ring of Chaining. Hitting a creature with a lightning wand shoots lightning at another nearby creature. Ring of the Psychic. Mind control the creatures have a chance to mind control other nearby creatures. Serpentine Ring. All earth spells poison their target. Ring of Venomous Touch. Hitting a creature with an earth wand poisons it. Dryad's Ring. Earth spells are 30% more potent in forests and roof forests. Ring of Howling Wolf, earth spells have dramatically reduced cooldowns under a full moon. Ring of Extraction, kills with sorcery spells, grant bonus mana. Ring of the Perfectionist, force arrows that miss their target will return the mana they used to the wand. Block Wrangler's Ring, thrown blocks deal twice their normal damage. Conjurer's Ring, conjured items last twice as long. That's pretty awesome. Ring of the Defender, your projectiles pass through your force fields belonging to you or nearby ally. So this, along with this, you want if you're a healer, because you can shoot out of the force field. Nothing can come into the force field, and if something touches the force field, they die. Those are good for healers and force field wielders. Paladin's Ring, when you heal yourself or an ally, nearby allies will also gain some health. Amulet of Arcane Defense, slowly regenerates mana for all worn wizard armor. Okay. Amulet of Warding reduces all incoming magic damage by 10%. Amulet of Wisdom greatly reduces the negative effects. Greatly reduces the chance of negative effects when using undiscovered spells. That's pretty cool. Flame Fast Amulet reduces fire damage by 50%. Amulet of Cloaking Flame reduces incoming damage by 75% while standing within a ring of fire belonging to you or an ally. So if you have Force Field, a Ring of Fire, and like a healing aura down, how on earth do you die? I just don't understand. Well, I guess you can you not have both of these on at the same time? I don't know. When we do our battle, I'll add in some like extra Bauble slot mods. Permafrost Amulet. Okay, that's grants total immunity to frostbite. Reduces frostbite damage by 30%. Amulet of Potential grants a 50% chance to shoot lightning at the creature that melee attack you. Amulet of Channeling grants a 30% chance to negate incoming shock damage. Amulet of the Lich grants 50% damage for all incoming damage to be dealt to a nearby minion instead. Wither Pearl Amulet grants total immunity to wither effects. Wind Feather Amulet, falling more than 3 blocks has a 50% chance to activate the glide effect. Enderbound Amulet, creatures that melee attack you have a 50% chance to be teleported to a random nearby location. Amulet of Anchoring grants total immunity to being moved by magic. That's pretty neat. So like there were some necromancy spells that did that, right? Like would trap him in an orb and float him up. Amulet of Recovery, when on less than 50% health, mana from your armor may be used to heal you over time. Amulet of Transience, I'm not sure, Transience, I think, grants a 25% chance to activate a Transience effect when critically wounded. Amulet of the Immortal, the resurrection spell can be used on yourself from beyond the grave. So it's like a Totem of Undying, maybe? I think that could be neat. Good for a healer, again. Awesome. And then, I don't know how to pronounce that, because it's a weird name. It's an amulet. Grants a 25% chance to trigger the shield spell for a few seconds when bound to a wand in your hotbar. Neat. So you can bind wands. How does this work? I am intrigued. Can I put this in? How do I bind a wand? Do I like hold them both? Do I like put you in my offhand and be like, no, is that not how it works? Do I craft them together? That could be. No. There's no place for me to shift click in here. Okay. Well, then I guess that doesn't do anything. I'm sorry. And lastly, we do have the charms. Tome of the Diligent, increase the rate at which wands gain progression by 50%. Metallurgist's Mark, pocket furnaces trigger automatically when bound to a wand in your hotbar. Another Ice Core, Frost Step, freezes lava to form obsidian crust. Bottled Thundercloud, invoke weather, is guaranteed to summon storms. Obsidian Zombie Head, summon creatures are 25% stronger. Wow. So if you're a necromancer, that could be good with the Skeleton Legion and the possession thing. Talisman of Transformation, summon zombies are husks, skeletons are strays. Emerald Beetle Wing, flight and glide are 50% faster. That's useful for sorcerers. And Earth spell, I think. Crystal Flower Charm, Growth Aura has a 35% to instantly grow crops to full grown. Haggler's Sign, wizards are guaranteed to offer a new trade every time you trade with them. That's useful if you're, like, trading with a bunch of wizards to, like in a mob farm, to try to get, like, a certain spell. So, if you had one wizard and you just kept trading with him, you'd eventually get the trade you wanted. Then there's Bottomless Provision to replenish his hunger when... Okay. Ancient Compass, up to 4 stone circles may be remembered. Okay, so... that's useful for the people who, like, want to fast travel to places. Elvina's Ever-Burning Lantern conjures light sources may last forever and may be dispelled with right-clicking. Peculiar Pocket Watch. The slowdown time spell makes time stand still. Okay. That's overpowered. That's going to be happening. We are definitely going to be using that. Moonstorm or blocks broken with the Mind Spell always drop themselves. So this is like new TNT. Okay. Those are the different spells for, those are the different, amulets, charms, and rings. We will probably go into more detail with at least a few of them in the battle, because I know we will definitely be selecting a bunch of those to be using, because they are extraordinarily helpful, and you can find them in chests, and you can find them, can you trade with any of them? Let's click on one. So in this pack, you can find them from loot crates, but I think normally you can find them from, like, dungeon chests and stuff like that. But that's really cool. I do want to end off this episode. This is a little shorter than normal, but I do want to end this off with a lightning hammer. So let us do that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next time for the battle.